How does the recording works?
I was what?
How does the recording work? I mean,
Um,
can I record too, or you gonna send it to
I'm
something?
recording it and then I'll send it in the group.
Oh, okay, nice.
Did I add you to the group yet?
Not yet.
Okay, let me add it to the group.
I'll be in the demo group, please.
Demo group. Sure. Let me add you. Okay, you're added on both. So the group that's named for, it's basically for the new students, and the cult is basically everyone there. Okay,
Okay,
amazing.
thank you.
Now, can you guys see my chart?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay, amazing. So just
Yep.
before we start, I know there are some new students here, but for the students that already attended some of my classes, I want to basically answer some of your questions if you have any. So if you guys have any, just let me know. No questions? Because I've seen some of you guys sending me many questions on DM, so I'm not really sure if I read all of them. So it's better to start from there.
But once
Right.
you did reply to me, so
Oh, okay. I did reply to you on DMs.
yeah, at least to me you did.
Oh, okay. Okay, amazing. So I'm basically gonna try to start again. Okay, all over again. And if we can finish all the syllabus today, then that's amazing.
I do have one more question though, now that I remember,
Yes.
but I think you could answer that later.
Now you can ask now.
In reference to layering, because I noticed that example, you put a zone, right? And then once price comes in there, we had an example on gold last week, and that was one of my questions, just the scenario of a buy. But I did see that you started buying like once the price got into that area. It was this over here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
so
did I buy all the way
yeah,
down there and not
started
there?
buying. So how do you layer and how does
Okay.
that work actually? Because I do
I,
see Malaysians that
I will give you the trick, okay? Watch this. So this was the candle, right?
yeah.
So you're supposed to buy right here, or basically right here. Okay. So what I do is I monitor price action here, how fast it's approaching the zone on M1. If it's too fast, I'm not gonna layer instantly. I'm gonna let it drop a little bit more. Okay, let me go here. So you see how fast it's going down, like 4 bearish candles right there. Yeah, so if it's giving that momentum, right? If it's giving that momentum, I'm not instantly buying there, right? I'm gonna wait for it to at least go to 50% and see if it's gonna slow down or give me any bullish candle. Do you see any bullish candle here?
No,
No.
no.
So I'm not gonna start buying until I see like this big rejection right here or this bullish
Okay.
candle right here. And here I'm gonna start layering. Okay, if it goes 20 pip about below my zone, I'm gonna still buy and buy. Then if it start here going against my direction, let's say this is my zone, right?
Mhm.
I find it, I'm not sure where I find it, but oh yeah. So 20 pips below is right here, right? If it starts going there, if it goes 20 pips there, I'm gonna start closing some of my early positions, okay? I don't want to lose too much because if you just wait for your stop loss to hit, you're gonna lose basically the same amount because the point of layering is lowering the risk. Think about this, right? Let's say you put 10 lots here, right? And you have 10 pips SL. That's 1K, 10 pips SL, which is right here. Boom. That's 1K. But let's say you put, right? Let's say you put here 5 lots and here 5 lots, right? And this is your same SL, right? So SL here is 5 and SL here is 10. You're gonna lose 500, 250, right? Instead of losing 1K, how much are you losing? 750, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point of layering. So imagine if you just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Instead of losing 1K, you're gonna only lose like 300 or some shit, right?
Okay. And then
Yeah,
the risk
that's
is like
the
1%
same.
risk per entry, right? Same risk.
Yes, for prop firm, always, yes. For prop firms, you should always stick to one model risk. Okay.
Okay, so like never change it, lower it, or increasing it.
It depends. Let's say you have a very low risk setup and it's looking very good, you can go 2% on that. But if you have just a classic setup or engulfing, you can go like 0.5 or 1%. I personally don't go 1% directly unless I'm above 2% on the account. Let's say I have 100K. I won't risk 1% unless I'm 102K. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm below that, I'm gonna stick with 0.5%. You get me now?
Yeah. So like for
Amazing.
that entry, let's say if I'm in a prop firm, I'll just go like 0.5%. And that's
Yes, until you're like up 2% and then start increasing your risk.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Also, I do risk 2% if I'm actually 2% or 3% in profit in the account when the setup is pretty good looking, you know. So
Yeah,
it just depends. It becomes an experience later on.
yeah, I took that in.
That was a very nice buy right here that you
Yeah,
got. That was amazing.
I was looking at it and I did send it on the group and I was like, let's see how that works. I'm not really, it's the first time I was gonna take a trade.
Yeah.
So I took it here and I asked you actually how many pips of stop loss. You said 30, so I put it there and it almost, but then it started flying. So
yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We need this for layering. If you just touch and go, then no points, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Amazing. But that was amazing for a first trade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You catch how many pips? You still holding it?
Yeah, I'm holding it. I already
Damn,
sold
that's
partials. I'm still here, like.
yeah. That's like 330 pips, 335.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, amazing. So okay. So let me just recap everything about SNR stuff from the beginning, since we have like 1, 2, 3 new students or 4. Yeah. So what's SNR basically? Do you guys have any knowledge about SNR? I know Scott doesn't, right?
Actually, Bella was kind enough to put one of the videos in the group for me, so I've actually been going through that and making some notes. So I've got a small amount of knowledge now, but that's it.
Okay, that's bad. Okay, what about the other guys? Giovanni or Giovanni. I don't know if I'm spelling your name correct.
You can call me Joe, okay, because it's an Italian name.
Gio.
Joe.
Okay, Giovanni.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah, actually, I know a little.
Okay. So, did you attend any classes before?
Sorry.
Or did you attend any SNR classes before?
I've watched some videos on YouTube, actually, from the guy who's called AK.
Oh, okay. So you have some basics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I ask you one more question before you move on?
For sure.
In reference to like schedules, let's say the zone that you marked on your public channel, until what time do you monitor? I mean, like how long do you stay on the chart? Do you have a specific?
I have an alert, so when it touches the zone, I open up my MT5 and I see the momentum of M1 there. If it's slow, I'm gonna execute like a trade right here. If it goes more lower, I'm gonna layer some small positions. It depends on the momentum I'm on, but I work with alerts. And for how long is this going to be valid? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. How long?
Yeah, it's going to be valid as long as it's in the same week. Or the next. I mean, it has to look good. That's it. So price action should not do this. Let's say it just keeps doing this, right. This will be like too bad to buy from. There will be a lot of better zones in here, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, for now this is the only buy zone that I have, right? So it's valid for me.
Okay. Yeah, because the storyline is still bullish on daily.
Yeah.
I mean, if can I ask a question? Would we
Yeah.
know? Would we know if the low CP mark is on? Sometimes the low is taken out and it moves up, right? Because Malaysian mentors don't use SL, they get away with it. So is there a way to know by SNR concepts whether the high or low will be taken?
High or low will be taken. This, you mean?
Yes.
Or this?
Like if you have a POI, sometimes it
Like this.
yes, something like that.
You don't know. You can't know. Basically, that's why we use fixed stop loss, which is 30 pips. 25, 20, 30 pips, the range. So if you have a zone, just put like 30 below it. Like it can do this, and I'm still going to be in buys, unlike SMC. So because SMC is like you put it below the POI, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's not really the same. That's why you have to put 30 pips, 20 pips below the box. Okay.
Okay.
Amazing.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, for example, if we layering, okay, so our stop loss will be at the same point, or our stop loss also like same as layering?
Okay, so here's your zone, and from here
Okay.
to here you have 10 pips, right? From here to
Yes,
here
sir.
you have 30 pips. So whatever entries you got in here, this is your stop loss. This is always your
Oh.
stop loss. Okay.
Okay.
So if
Okay.
if it starts going to your stop, start closing some of these and leave these trades. And then if it goes to 30, then close everything, right? So it's the same stop
Okay,
loss.
okay.
It's not
Like the
30.
stop, like the stop loss will be at the same point. Like we will not change that.
Yes.
Do you put the
Okay.
stop loss once you put the trades, or you just close it manually? How do you do that?
What you say?
Yeah, like do you like
Oh yeah.
Five
There is
loss?
MT5 option where it says close losing positions or profitable positions, you know. Yeah, all of them. So that's what I use.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
just close manually when you're
Yeah, because I got
when
MT.
you're
I normally use MT4, so you don't got that option.
MT4 doesn't have it, yeah.
So I normally put the
Sir,
stop loss like 30 pips, and that's it. But I noticed that
Yeah.
sometimes you don't put the stop loss. I think you just do it with that option.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions?
sir, at the same time, how we put like in the layering, how we put too much stop losses at the one time, sir? Is there any EA or something?
Yeah, there is an EA, but I don't use that. I just close all the trades manually at once with MT5. That's
Okay.
why on MT4 you don't see me layer on MT4, right? You never see me
okay,
layer on MT4. I only kill shot on MT4.
So there is option in MT5, sir, you mean?
Yes, MT5 mobile, there is an option to close all the trades.
Okay, you will show us when you free, sir.
Yes, for sure. Like it's easy. There's this MT5 app. There is the balance stuff like that, and then the running trades. There is like 3 dots in here. You click, and then you have the options down here, right? That's it. Okay. Now let me
in the setting, sir?
Mhm.
In the setting, there is
Which-
option, sir. Trade.
And the settings option, yeah. I'll show you later. Let me just explain now to the new students here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
what do you have? What do you have here? You have SNR, right? SNR stands for what? Stands for support resistance, right? It's not basically a zone. It's not something that's basically like you've seen on YouTube or whatever. SNR stands for key levels. Okay, what are the key levels? As long as you understand that the closing price of 2 candlesticks is the key level, that's all you need, right? It doesn't matter if it's looking like an AV, whatever, it doesn't matter. So you see here, right? You always take 2 candles, 1, 2, or like let's say it's 1, 2, right? And then you take the closing of the first one. Where is the closing of the first one? It's always right there, right? So we don't take the openings. Never take the openings. You only take the closings, right? The closings are the key level. So here 1, that's 2. Okay, these are SNR key levels, right? It doesn't matter if it's a gap or a V, right? It doesn't matter. So you got this part, guys?
Yeah.
Very easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, amazing. So no questions? Right, no questions. This is easy.
So you just use Pepperstone.
Yeah, just use Pepperstone, actually. Yeah, do
Okay.
Pepperstone. What else? Now you basically should know the direction, storyline. There is a very simple way to teach to learn the storyline. So give me any pair and let's analyze the storyline, right?
Gold.
Not gold. Gold
Gold
is
is
easy.
better.
Give me another pair.
I'm only going to be trading gold.
GG.
Silver.
GG.
Silver,
Tell
okay.
GJ. GJ is better.
GJ. Okay, GJ. Go GJ. All right, let's go GJ. So you know that each time frame has its own storyline, right? We have daily, weekly, and monthly, right?
Yes, sir.
You have weekly, daily, and monthly. So this is pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. You need to basically check storyline of each time frame. I personally don't use monthly anymore. I have its own use. I use it for something else, right? And here you have weekly and daily. Which one is more important for intraday traders? This one. Which one is more important for swing traders? This one, right? And which one is important for the flexible trader? Both, right? For me, I'm flexible. I am intraday, I am swing trader, and I'm scalper. So whatever the market gives me, I'm taking. If they are both bullish, I'm holding my buys. If daily is bullish, weekly is bearish, I'm holding 400, 200 pips max. If you know what I'm saying, guys?
Understand? Yes, sir.
Yeah, but how do you define the storyline? It's very easy, right? So you need a level, an SNR level, but it's fresh. What do I mean by fresh? What? Okay, now whenever I mention fresh, I remember that fucking bastard. So you have this daily, right? Let's say daily level, and it should be fresh. What do I mean by fresh, right? Let's say this is a gap on daily. A fresh means basically it's never been touched by a wick, right? Not wicked. Not wicked. And it can have a body, right? When you have a body, it's still fresh, right? When it has a wick and then a body, it is fresh, right? You get this? You just look at the last price action that went through the level. So simply, let's grab any random level from here, right? This is a V, right? Look at this. Closing of the first one. So when you go to the right, from the right to the left, what's the last price action that went through the level? Is it a body or a wick?
Body.
Body. So it is
Fresh.
fresh. And okay, nice. Now, in order for this level to start a bullish storyline, what do I mean by a bullish storyline? For price to travel from this level to another level above, it has to give us two signs. The first sign is a rejection. What is a rejection? Simply a body closing above it with a wick, right? This is rejection. It doesn't matter how long is it, how far is it, if it touched it right there, if it's looking, it doesn't matter. As long as it rejects it, that's the first sign. And it basically just is 10%, right? It's just 10%. The second sign, what's the second sign? The second sign is one time frame lower breakout. What's one time frame lower breakout? One time frame lower breakout. One time frame lower breakout. So if you have the level on the daily, one time frame lower is H4.
4 hour.
Yeah, 4
Hour.
Yeah.
Breakout simply means a break of structure, a breakout. So when price is approaching the daily from above or from below, you need a breakout. But that breakout should be external, not just any breakout. Price might look like this. So it might go there, there, right? And then wicks, and then do this, right? Now let me give you the example of external and internal breakout, right? Right, so here you have something like this. On the line chart, this is the line chart. What I'm drawing right now is a line chart. And you have the daily rejection, right? You basically have the first sign, and this is the second sign. Now, where is the external breakout? Price can just do this, right? And it breaks this. This is internal breakout, and it doesn't count as a breakout. Why? Let me explain. So where did this daily touch by the H4? Here, right? You see that, guys?
Yeah. Listen.
So When it's touched there, you should look before it for a breakout, like for a level that should be broken. So before it where you just drop here, right here, right there. You see this? This is the external breakout. So any level that is made after is not valid for breakout, okay? Even if it breaks, it doesn't matter. So here, we need a break like this. Once this breaks, then it is valid for bearish storyline, right? Hello,
Yep.
guys.
I'm struggling with the external internal breakouts. Actually,
Amazing.
I'm not quite sure what that means.
Amazing. Let me explain again. So we explained that the theory, there is a theory about price that it moves bullish or bearish, right?
Right.
So that movement does not come just from structure or like a random movement. Every time price bounces on the daily or weekly or monthly chart, it's bouncing from a key level, and that key level is fresh, right? You know this. You understand this, right? But for us, in order to pick which level is going to start the storyline, we need these two signs. Okay, so price is coming to a daily, and then which daily is going to give us the bullish movement? We can't know unless we see these two significant, so two signs, right? Two signs. So these two signs, the first one is a rejection. The second one is one time frame lower breakout. One time frame lower breakout, right? And what's that one time frame lower breakout? This daily, right? You have many dailies. Price came in with a body, right? Let's say it did this. Which level is rejected here, guys?
The third one.
This one.
The lowest one.
The third one. Yes.
Lowest.
So that's the one. That's the one you monitor. Maybe it's gonna give us a bullish storyline. Bullish storyline meaning that price, we're gonna expect it to go to the next fresh daily, because price moves from a fresh daily to a fresh daily, or from a fresh weekly to a fresh weekly, or from fresh monthly to a fresh monthly. That's correct, right?
Right.
So if you're expecting that, you should just know when it starts or when is it gonna go to the next daily. So in here we have a daily reject daily, right? But that's not enough for us to say that it's going there. We need to zoom in one time frame lower. We need to look at the language. So we go here on H4, right? And we're gonna find some, oh my God. We're gonna find something like, what? Like this. On the H4, we're gonna find something like this. So you're gonna monitor the daily, right? And price is approaching it on the H4 like this. All right, now, focus. Okay, I'm gonna explain the external breakout here. Scott, right? Your name is Scott.
Yep.
So can you monitor on my screen, like annotate?
Yeah, I'm looking. Yep.
Okay, no, like annotate, draw on my screen.
Oh, how do I do that?
Just monitor your mouse here. You're gonna find the pencil or something.
Reactions, apps, whiteboard.
On your left, bro.
Oh,
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay,
Whiteboards.
amazing.
Whiteboard description.
On the top of the
okay,
screen,
so
you have view options and then annotate on the bottom.
Just check
Okay,
all
okay.
your mute button.
So yeah. So here in this, do you see where H4, this H4, where H4 touched the daily level?
Yep.
Where?
Where it touched the daily level. At the
Here,
bottom
right?
there, yeah, where it's marked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when it touches, you simply make it easier for yourself and put a vertical line there, right?
Right.
And forget about the price action after. Forget about it. And only look at the price action before. So you know what's a break of structure, right? When price is making higher high, lower highs, and then it starts making lower higher highs,
You
like
want
lower highs.
you want it to break the previous high, is that right?
Yes, previous high here. That's
Yeah.
the external, and the one that has been made after the vertical line is the internal.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
yes, exactly. Now the external is the one that we consider as a breakout, and when it does break, then we are going to start the bullish storyline. Okay, and we're gonna expect price to go to the next daily. Now we have a breakout here, right? On the same day of the rejection or the next day, it doesn't matter, right? One day or the next, preferably on the same day, but if it's on the next day, it's totally fine. Now, once you have the breakout,
sorry, this is still a daily candle that we're looking at now.
This is the daily candles, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
This is H4, right? So when you have the breakout, now where are we expecting price to go? There, right?
Yep.
At least there, but there are many daily levels above. Daily, right? Which one price is gonna stop at? You don't know until you have what? The same thing that we had here. A rejection on one of the levels, and what? A breakout on H4. External breakout.
Right.
Got it, bro?
Yep. That makes sense. Yep.
Okay, once it does that, then we're gonna start selling and then do the same thing for buy, sells, right?
Got it.
You said that if, let's say, the rejection happens today, but the breakout happens tomorrow, like during the day, the new day, it's still valid, right? Just
Yeah,
take it.
still valid. Still valid, yeah. Still valid.
And
Can you show this on the chart, like daily of the levels and H4 with the trend change or the internal external breakout?
Yeah, for sure. Now,
bro, oftentimes we see that daily reject daily, but the H4 close above the daily level. That's okay, right?
can you repeat that?
When we look at the daily chart, we see the daily reject daily, and when we go to one time frame lower, which is H4, then we see that H4 closes above the daily level, which is perfectly okay, right?
Yeah, it's fine. H4 doesn't have to do anything with the rejection.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing. Now you see this is daily fresh, right? For now.
Yeah.
Do you have rejection here? First sign.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Now we go to H.
4.
Now you see when price touched the daily level, right? Where?
Here.
Touched it here. Amazing. So you're gonna have a breakout here, right? And the breakout here. Which one is internal and which one is external? And why?
This is the line. Okay. This is the external.
But what about,
And
sorry,
Because the first touch was this one, and this is the level created before that touch.
yeah, but
yeah.
sorry, are we not drawing the vertical line?
Yeah, you can draw the vertical line there.
Yeah,
like
because
this.
that will make it very clear. Then you don't have to worry about trying to, as long as you draw the vertical line, you go into line chart, you will see exactly the.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. But I'm just trying to see if you guys understood what I mean by external internal breakout, right?
Thought this was the wig.
Yeah, look at how big is the wig. Yeah. Now,
Oh yeah, this is the first touch, and then this is the level created. So this is the
external
break.
Yeah, that's why we sold after a pullback right there. Right. So that's basically I guess
sorry,
it
that
for
first line that you drew though, was that not a breakout?
This one?
Yeah.
It is a breakout, but is it after the touch or before the touch of the level?
After the touch.
So it is internal or external?
That will be internal.
No, let him answer, bro. Why do you think it's? Yeah, no worries, it's okay.
Touch, and then...
Scott, it's okay, bro. It's okay. This is new to you, so it's totally fine. What do you think this is internal or external? If you don't even understand what's internal or external, I can repeat.
I thought I thought it would be external, but you're saying that the one below that is the external one. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, but why do you think this is the external? You can tell me so I correct you.
Because it's already hit the line and then it's come back down, and then that was the last support level.
Okay, so we need to look for the last support level that has been created before we even touch the daily. You see, this is where we touch the daily, right?
Right. Oh, before we touch the daily. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm with you. Yeah. Thank you for
You
that.
see where we get the daily from, right? It's from there.
Yeah.
It's from
So
yeah.
that
This
one
is
below that was created before we
yes.
touched the daily. So yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
Amazing. Okay, amazing. Now, this is how you basically analyze your storyline. Now let's check GJ. GJ, you go to daily, right? You see the candle that is forming, you just forget about it until it closes. So you remove it. Right. You remove it. Now, does this candle look like it's rejecting anything?
Nope.
Nope. So we just forget about it. Now, does this look like it's rejecting anything from the wicks?
Yeah.
Yes, it's rejecting this gap right here. It's rejecting this level right here, right? This is a fresh level and this is a fresh level. So once you have these rejections, you go to H.
H4.
Okay, can you repeat
H4,
what
right?
is the rejection on this you're talking about?
Rejection simply means a wick on a fresh level. You got it?
No, sir.
Okay. So you see you know what's a fresh level, right?
Yes.
Take a fresh level on daily. And you know what's a candlestick, right? And wicks. When you have a wick on top of a fresh daily level, this is a rejection.
Then fresh daily level would be a candle with a body below the rejection or the above.
It doesn't matter, above or below. Just rejection. Okay. Now, once you have these two rejections right here, one from above, one from below, you go to H4 and wait for a breakout. Now, you see where we touched the level there, right? Here. Where is the last support that has been made before the touch? Right there. Did it get broken?
Yes.
Okay. Now there we confirmed that the storyline is bearish, right? But now what happened? We touched the new daily, okay? We touched the new daily right here. And then where is the last resistance that has been made before the touch? Here, right? This is the last resistance. Amazing. Now did it get broken or not?
Yeah.
Nice. Now are we bullish or bearish? Which one is the last storyline that we caught?
Bullish.
Oh fuck, my back hurts. Yeah, bullish. Now I'm expecting price to go higher to what? To the next
daily
level.
fresh line.
Nice. So from this level to the next, this one, until we have a rejection, right? Until we have the rejection. So you're gonna have one right there, one right there, right? I'm expecting price to go a little bit higher from here. So just give me a sec. Let me check something very quick. GJ, yeah. Why am I expecting price to go up from there? I'm going to explain in a sec. All right. Okay, so here we did go up, right? We did go to this level. Oh, this level is not fresh. So we did go to this fresh level, but did we reject it?
Yeah.
No. Where did we reject it? I don't see any rejection here.
Closed above.
Closed above it. Right? Talk to me, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No rejection.
So sometimes, okay, I'm gonna explain this. Be careful. Sometimes price can give you an H4 breakout without a rejection. That's why I told you that the rejection is only 10%, right? So you should monitor the rejection, but if price actually gives you this rally down here, right, you should monitor the H4 then, right? So you might have an H4 breakout right there. So you see in 11 minutes, if we break this low, the last support that has been made before we touch the daily, even though we did not reject it, and the rejection is just 10%, I'm going to expect price to go to be bearish storyline. Why is that? Because 90% is bigger than 10%, right? So we have a breakout here, and we don't have a rejection. So which one is stronger? So when they are both together, it's obvious. But when you don't have a rejection and you have a breakout, like this, price is going here, you should always follow the breakout. But when I say this, does not mean that you should always go to H4 and look for breakouts alone, because a breakout alone is not enough. It has to come from a level. It doesn't matter if that level is rejected on the daily or not. Do you guys get this or not? I feel like you're lost.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we have rejection and a breakout. So when you have the breakout, we're going to go to the next daily, right? But let's say price does this small thing right here and breaks above it, but you still have the breakout. Are we still bearish or not?
Yeah, we're bearish.
Yep.
Yes.
Still good.
Why? Because this is just 10% and this is 90%. But it doesn't mean every time we don't reject a level that we're gonna reverse or whatever. You guys get what I'm saying, right?
When you say 10%, do you mean it's just poking out of the line 10%?
No. When I say 10%, the sign of rejection is just 10% of the storyline. It's not enough for it to start the storyline alone. It's just 10% of the fuel. You know what I'm saying now?
Right.
Okay, so you need the breakout with it.
Sorry.
Okay.
So
it doesn't matter.
when
For
you
this
broke-
example, it's just weird because DJ is looking freaking weird right now. But in gold, it's going to be very clear. Let's check gold, right? So we're gonna put one bar back and we can analyze this, right? So wicks right here, right? And wicks right here. So do you see any level be rejected? Yes, I see this and I see this one. Now let's go to H4. Look how easy is gold. Let's go to H4. Now, do you have a breakout above?
Yeah.
Yes. Are we bullish or bearish on gold?
Bullish.
Bullish. Okay, now we touched this daily, but did we break this?
No.
No. That's why I'm buying, not selling, right? Maybe if I'm selling, I'm gonna be selling short term. But I'm going for buys for now.
What were we looking to
Then-
break
then-
if we were to go to buys? Sorry,
If
sells?
we're going to look to break the last support that has been made before we touch the daily above.
Right.
This
So in this
Right.
internal and external would be
Huh?
internal and external.
Go to vertical line and look at vertical line, boom.
So that means we have broke the internal, but not the external.
Where? On the buys?
Yes, on the buys.
Why internal? when you put a vertical line here, right? Let's put a vertical line. You with me?
Yeah.
And you go to the H4, and once you have the vertical line H4, this is a previous daily candle. This is on the previous daily candle. This is here on this candle.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you go to H4, this is in the previous day. So it's external. It's before we touch the daily. We touch the daily right here on this red candle.
Okay.
You get me now?
So then I would consider this is a low and this is a high and this is a low.
Yes. Or if you go to the line chart, it's going to be obvious. Right here. High, low,
So
high, low.
then I'm breaking a low.
Yeah, but that is internal, is it? Look where we touch the daily.
Internal, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, look. So we touch it right there. And then before this, go to line chart. So is this low before or after?
After.
After. So it's external. So it's internal, sorry. Right.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing. Now, let me take a quick look at this. Remind me to check GJ in 5 minutes, guys. I'm looking for. I'm liking the setup, but I'm looking for the rejection H4 if it's gonna break it or not. Here. Remind me to check this. Right. I'm expecting it to go higher from here, but if you break it, the buys are no longer good. Right. I'm gonna explain the buy. So, are you guys all good with storyline? Do you know how to mark the direction and when is it going to stop? Okay, amazing. Now, what I'm going to explain is how you enter, basically the entry, right? Entry. Do you guys have any questions about entries before I get right into it?
Sorry, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So when you don't have a rejection, you can say that the win rate is lower, we can say.
When you have
Because
the rejection, the storyline rate,
you don't have the.
It's just lower by 10%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like just 10% lower. Got me?
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, what I was gonna say. Yeah, for the new students also, if you guys are curious about something you've seen in on Instagram before, charts, entries, whatever, you have a question, just ask me before I get right into the entries part.
So I have a question, generally your students ping pong on the chart, right? So intraday wise, storyline takes time to develop, you have to wait for daily candle, you have to wait for 4H candle, by the time, a lot of move has already happened. So
yeah, so you're asking about scalping.
Scalping or intraday trading, like how do you catch
ping
the
pong.
tops? Yeah,
okay.
Your
That's okay.
30 flip and all, they do it, right? Your students, right? So
Yeah.
storyline is good for direction, but it's somewhat a lagging thing,
Yeah. You feel like sometimes you're missing something, huh? You don't know how people are taking these buys and sells.
Yes, I don't understand.
I get you. No worries. I'm gonna explain. I have that question aside. Any more questions?
One question for the storyline before we go on.
Yeah, amazing. Go.
So for the daily reject daily, and in the same day we need H4 breakout. What you said that it can happen also on the next day, but does it have to, that next day has to reject the daily level again, or it can just break?
No. It can just break randomly,
because 90% is the breakout, so it doesn't have to. Same logic.
Yes. No. Like it will be 100% on the second day if the first day rejected already.
Okay, the first day rejected, the second day didn't reject but broke H4.
100%.
Okay.
Not 90. because we have the rejection, we have the breakout.
And just quickly to summarize, for the storyline, so the price travels from fresh level to fresh level. So, for example, daily, and for it to change, say it's going bearish to begin with, for it to go bullish, you switch down to the H4, and then we're looking for a breakout of the last resistance level.
Yeah.
Right, brilliant. And then once it's broken, and that we're talking about a candle closure above, not whilst the candle's moving. It has to close, obviously, and then that confirms that it's broken out, and then you can start going in for buys.
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
Amazing. Any
I've
more
got a
questions?
question. I've got a question.
Yes.
So you always enter after the breakout, right? Always. That's your rule.
No. So the
I see.
breakout is to confirm the storyline. What do we use storyline for? We use storyline for confidence of the direction, to have more confidence in going for buys or sells in that same storyline, or we use the storyline for higher win rate. Basically, on prop firms, I only take trades that are aligned with storyline. I never go against storyline. So once you understand storyline, you just are more comfortable and more confident in your entries. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that you should always take entries after the breakout. If you don't have the breakout, okay. By the way, you can always the storyline is always there every day. You can know the storyline of any pair. Like, it's not you're waiting for a new storyline and the previous one already vanished or whatever. So when I go to gold and I don't find anything here, like storyline here is not showing anything, I just keep going backwards until I find this daily reject daily, for example. Say this one, daily reject daily and H4 breakout. I can stick to this. If this is bullish and nothing bearish here, I'm still buying. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to the old storyline.
I
Daily
see.
reject daily and H4 breakout is not every day. It's not every day happening. You know what I'm saying? So
Just
stick to the old storyline and keep following it. You get me?
Yep, got it.
Amazing. So how do you basically enter? You're not going to enter after breakout. Basically, you will enter after breakout, but there are many ways to enter besides waiting for the breakout. But the quality of the setup changes. So the more confluence you have, the higher quality the setup is. That's automatic, right? So the more confluence you have, the higher win rate. The less confluence you have, I'm not saying it's going to be bad, but it's not going to be as good as when you have all the confluences. You got what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah, high risk, yeah.
Yeah, not necessarily high risk. It can be medium risk. Medium risk means it's, between and between, maybe with storyline, maybe against, but it's looking good. You know what I'm saying? High risk is basically you have only one or two confluences and they are not strong enough. You're just gambling on that level, basically. But when you have something called low risk, they're basically low risk, medium risk, high risk. These three categories. High risk involves a lot of risk and not too much confluence. Medium risk, it involves a little bit of confluence, but not all of it. Low risk means everything is aligned together. Okay, now I'm gonna go through all the three categories and give you all the entries. All right. So, what do you guys want to start with? It's you decide. Medium.
I want to
or high risk.
low risk first if we can.
Yeah, low risk.
Okay. Okay, let's go for low risk. Why did I take a buy on DJ? Why am I buying right here? Why am I buying? Right, it's rejected. You guys did not remind me, huh? It's rejected. That's nice. So why am I buying right here? And it's a low risk. Why is it a low risk? Let me explain one of my favorite low risk setups. So it's simply storyline start, right? You have daily reject daily, H4 breakout. And after the H4 breakout, how are you gonna sell? You're not gonna sell here. You wait for what? It's basic stuff, baby step stuff. What are you gonna wait for? You're not gonna sell.
Pull back.
Where are you gonna wait? Pull back. Pull back to what? Your low risk sell. Where is your low risk sell? It's the extreme right there. Pull back, pull back, pull back, and boom, entry. that's a low risk entry. It's pretty damn well. Now, why did I buy right here? Check this out. Do you have a daily reject daily right here?
Yep.
Yeah, we do.
Yep. And then you go to the H4. We touch. We touch and we break. And then once you wait, you have the break, you wait for what? Pull back to the last level. That's your last level. That is a low risk. That's why I told you guys I'm expecting price to go up from here. And it's actually going up. I'm in the buys right now. I'm going to use 30 pip SL for GJ.
Sir, what? Sir, you also use GJ for GJ 30 pips, sir? I said.
GJ, yes, it's 30 pips because GJ is as volatile as gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do that. And GJ has been bullish since the last 10 years, bro. Look at this. every buy you take, yeah.
Yeah. It's
So
US
why
30,
did you
same like
set the TP at that level? Any reason?
I didn't. That's not my TP. My TP is going to be open since it's with storyline. So my TP should be the next level, which is right here. That's my logical TP. But if price, I don't know, shows me a new setup here for sells or whatever, I'm going to TP below. So either you have a level or you have a fixed pip target. So your target should be 4R for low risk or 3R, whatever you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable with 3R and risking 2% to get that 6%, go for it. If you're comfortable with 4R risking 2% to get 8%, go for it to pass one phase. So if you want to risk 1%, it's up to you. Or if you like to wait, just put it to the next daily, right? Just be aware of new daily levels that may be created, right? So for me, you can hold here, but for me, I'm going to be holding 3R because I don't trade GJ much. I don't really trade GJ. So I'm going to see how this one goes because it really looks good. And what a coincidence. We just had this set up on the Zoom.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
So you also look at the momentum, right? When you put your TP, like how to push your TP.
Yeah,
I
how
see.
fast it goes there.
I see.
Yeah. I'm gonna put in the group the GJ buy. Check it out.
Would you put your stop to break even at any point?
Yes, of course. Of course, I'm gonna put a break even. So for GJ, like it's safe for gold. I would put it around like 1.5R, like 40 pips, since it's low risk. Because low risk is not really supposed to do this, right? Only high risk and medium risk can do that. But for low risk, if it really wants to go higher, it's gonna reject. It's gonna go higher fast. If it's not gonna do that and start chopping, maybe I'm gonna start cutting loss, right? So I'm gonna wait for it to go.
There won't be any second push for low risk.
What you say?
I mean, there won't be any second push we are expecting on the low risk.
On low risk, you basically expect price in the first 4 hours to go higher a lot.
Okay.
So let's say you enter here the next 4 hours, price should not be at your entry. Never.
Okay. Suppose I missed that first week entry, and how do we get in?
The first week entry, you can have a late entry but risk less. Right?
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, there is no other way.
With 1 hour fresh level. Or
no, just enter there. Just enter.
Okay.
Basically, if it's there, don't enter. Like not
Okay.
even there. Maybe a continuation entry, which I'm gonna explain soon. Okay, have you guys seen my entry of the group?
No.
Which one?
No.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's a GJ that I'm in right now. This buy that I'm here in the Zoom, I shared it on the group.
Okay.
Bro, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What if you had the entry like right there and then price just closed below? Do you still maintain it or you
Yeah, I basically cut my loss. Why? Check. You have, let's say you have a rejection, right? We don't have rejection, guys, but let's say you have rejection, right? H4, touch, break. We are bearish on storyline. So it's not a low risk anymore, is it? Because it's against the storyline. You got me now?
Yeah, got you.
Amazing.
But we can still expect the pullback.
Amazing. Yeah, because you can still buy for the pullback, but it's not going to be low risk. Because sometimes price starts the storyline like this and actually just keeps going.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, now I'm gonna explain. Oh my god.
Sorry, did you use M1 break as a confirmation, or I know I didn't mention it, but
Yeah, I'm gonna mention it because I did not yet. But no, here I did not.
I did not use it.
Yeah, I
You
did
just
not use it.
set it straight because you said you will wait for the close. That's why I was thinking that you will wait.
Yeah, just wait for the close. If it closes below, I'm gonna start cutting my loss. That's what I mean. But I was already in, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, your voice is so deep right now, bro. What?
No, I was asleep, so I just woke up and saw your links. I just jumped in.
First one for GG.
I can't hear you, bro. Hello. Okay. So yeah, probably connection. What I was gonna say. Yeah, low risk, right? What's the next low risk entry type, guys? What's the next low risk entry type? It is decision level. Decision level is basically the next low risk. What is decision level? Think of it as a gap level, first of all, right? A gap level that has been made before we touch. Before we touch. Now, before we touch what? A weekly or a daily level. So you're gonna have a weekly or daily, doesn't matter which one.
Before you get to that, just one last question there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So you just for that first entry that you explained, because I know that's actually my favorite as well. So you got the daily reject daily, and then you got the break on the 4 hour, right? So we're gonna enter at the extreme, right? So let's say the price keeps moving. Next day, you just know you're still bullish, even though you don't have a new break.
Yeah, if you have a bearish storyline, this becomes medium risk.
Yeah. But my point is, like, next day, all you got is this new break, right? Daily just rejected, and then you got this.
Oh yeah, you have two low risks. So from you are supposed to buy here, right? But from my experience, this always happens to me.
Oh, okay, so
you buy here. You should buy here. Okay. Just follow your plan. But mostly.
Yeah, if it takes you out, you took the lower one.
Yeah. This is RBS. Don't take this. This is shit.
No. I mean, if it does a new one, should I buy again?
Yeah, you should buy there.
Oh, okay, because that's a break anyhow, right?
Yeah, but mostly I always enter there. I lower my risk, but I know it will get stopped out. But I always follow my plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I will.
One question. I found the annotate thing, right? So I've just drawn on there. That buy that you've just entered. Obviously you've got the daily reject daily. You don't have to wait for that break.
So when you don't wait for the breakout, it's basically medium risk. It's for medium risk category.
Oh, so is it? So I think I'm going back to the low risk that we were talking about. Did you say that you entered here, around here, right on this one here?
Right on the touch.
Right. But why did you enter there? If there was no breakout.
You see, the breakout doesn't have to be here. The breakout has to be right here after we touch the daily. So you just wait for the pullback. So when I say the breakout, it's not a breakout of your entry zone. Like, it's not something like this. You know what I'm saying? It's not something like this. It's not like SMC. So I say breakout, a breakout zone, a zone that has done a breakout, then sell.
Right.
It's not a breakout here. It's a breakout before. So this is a low. Did it do a breakout here? The last resistance that has been, just like storyline thing, bro.
Yeah. So
okay, let's put a vertical
that's
line.
broken out.
Yeah. See that? So you just wait for pullback and buy. See now?
Extreme
right.
That's why it's low risk.
Yeah, that's why it's low risk. Now, hopefully these buys keep me in. I don't trade GJ, but I'm confident with this, how it's looking. It's looking amazing, actually.
Sorry, how do I
mean,
delete my
no,
my annotation?
can I say something?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think this GJ is in weekly bearish storyline. That's why it is breaking all the things, you know.
Weekly
Weekly reject
bearish.
weekly and daily breakout, and we retraced up to go down again.
Let me see.
That is why, you know, there was such an impulsive move today. Because the pullback is over now. It's going in a weekly bearish.
It's not really weekly bearish. I'll check. I'll tell you. So rejected these. Ah, yes. You see when we touched here the weekly level? Did
Yes.
we break the last support that has been made before it?
Yes.
Yeah. So weekly is bearish and daily is bullish. So in this
daily is
case,
bullish for now, but it will turn bearish if it closes
yeah.
below that, right?
Yeah, of course. If
So
it
what
goes
do you
below
do
this.
in that case? What do you do
In
in
this
that case?
in this case, this is still a low risk, but I'm going to lower my TP to 100 pips or something like that. I'm not with the weekly. I'm against the weekly, so I'm expecting price to drop. Yeah. So my TP is not going to be far long. Thank you for letting me know, bro. That's actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had the weekly reject weekly, but how did I get that level? It's very simple. You go to the wick. Go to the left, very left. And catch the top level. See the top level, right? Then go to the daily and look for the breakout. So once you have the breakout, you are bearish on the weekly, right? That's why we wait for pullback, sell. But the pullback this time did not go here or here. So it went just to these levels. I'm gonna show you how to take sells even though that happens, right? So
Can you also take pullbacks? See, if weekly is bearish or daily is bearish, there is so much to play in, 4 hour or 1 hour pullbacks inside daily pullback, right? So can we also play, pullbacks in a daily bearish storyline or something?
You should always follow the daily instead of the weekly.
No, I'm asking, okay, if daily is bearish, but the pullback is going up, can you not, try to catch, the pullback which is bullish now? You understand,
Can you
right?
repeat that one more time?
No, I'm saying if the daily is bearish, but
yes,
the pullback is bullish, right? If the daily is bearish
yes.
storyline, if there is a pullback, it will be a bullish.
Can you buy the
So I'm
pullback?
asking,
Yeah.
yes, how to buy the pullback?
Yeah, you can buy the pullback definitely, but it's not going to be low risk. It's always high risk. Well, but I'm gonna show you.
Okay. How to buy it? Just show it how to buy it and when to
Yeah,
buy
no
it.
worries. No worries. I will show you. So the pullbacks always happen also from a level. They never happen randomly. Say you have a breakout. This pullback happened from a level. Right? It's not going to be random. So that level, it's very simple. I'm gonna show you. It's basically an old setup, but I'm gonna show you. So I was talking about decision level. You guys know what's decision level? No, you don't. Basically, let me explain. All right, let me explain. So decision level,
Like yellow.
it's the last gap. What you say?
Yeah, someone like delete those yellow drawings. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, sorry, I think
gaps,
that was me, yeah.
DL or whatever. I don't know who refers to them like that. I don't know. I'm typing this. So decision level. Decision level is the last gap for me personally. No one uses it like me. People use it as A and V, but I use it only for gaps because for me it's a short-term buy or sell. It's not a long-term. So I'm going to have a H4 approaching this daily. It doesn't have to reject it. It just touch. It can be like this. Doesn't matter. So when you have that, where is the last gap that has been made before the touch? Hello, guys.
That one.
Okay. Okay, amazing. So the last gap that has been made is there. You simply wait for it to break, right? Break how? Simply by a body. Does not a wick. It's just a body. So price goes below it and close below it. And once it does close below it, you simply wait for what, guys?
Pullback.
Pull back. And then sell, right? Pull back and then sell. But it's not that easy yet, right? It is easy, but it's not that easy yet. So you need to check with H1. For H1, I'm going to show you later. So what's the use of H1? The use of H1 is to mark the drawdown, right? So instead of selling here, you're going to be selling there because sometimes price hits a sell and then goes lower from H4 only. But I'm going to explain the entry. I always have a perfect example on GU, right? So you see this line where it's coming from? It's coming from a daily level, right? You guys with me?
Yeah.
So once we touch it here, where is the gap level that has been made before the touch? It's here, right? So once it gets broken, right there, price pulls back into it and then sells off, right? But the sell that comes from the decision level, it's not going to be as big as this all the time. It's just like 80 pips, 100 pips for week, right? I'm always at 80, 100 pips and then I close my decision level trade. It's not for storyline. It's simply for a quick scalp. So when you don't have the low risk, you can simply take that, right? It's pretty simple. So this is a decision level right here. The last gap that has been made before the break, after touching the daily level. So you see this daily right here, guys? Did we reject? Yes, we did. And now we have a decision level and a low risk. Do you guys see both of the setups?
Yes.
Yes, but which one do you take?
The low risk one.
Why? Why not the decision? They are both low risk.
I don't know.
You don't know because it
They
didn't tell
both?
you yet. You have to use, yeah, you can take both, but you should use H1. Right? What's the use of H1? So you should ask yourself, is the level in the first place fresh on H4? Answer me.
It is.
It is.
Yeah,
So
it
you
is.
go to H1 to also check if it's fresh there. So once you go to H1, you should also check if it's fresh. Now, are these H1 both fresh?
No.
Right.
No, they're both unfresh, right? So what do you do in a scenario where the price is not fresh on both? So you either take the extreme or take the CE, right? What's CE? I'm coming to it. Right, I'm gonna teach you this tip about CE today. So the low risk, okay, it aligns with the H1. H4 is fresh, H1 is not. When H1 is not, and it's the last level, you take it anyways. Just like the GJ one that I just bought from. Check this out. Right. So this is the last level on H4. I should check if H1 is fresh. Now, is H1 fresh right here? See this gap? Is H1 fresh? No. I still took it. Because it's the last level. There is nothing below it fresh. Do you see anything below it fresh? Nothing. Just take it then. Do you get my point, guys?
Yep.
Now,
Yep.
which one of them you take? Now, this is the last level, and this is just a QM that is not fresh. Which one is better? Is it the extreme or is it this?
The extreme.
Extreme. So I'm taking this instead of decision level, right? But at the same time, this is aligning with the CE. What is CE? CE is a 50% of the wick,
chocolate jelly
right? 50% of a wick.
মজা লাগে মনে
Any,
হয় সবুজটা তো সবুজটা টক লাগে
shut up, bro. Any wick, right? CE, 50% of any wick. So preferably on the daily. So if you have a setup on H4, go to the daily. If you have a setup on H1, go to H4. Right. So check it out. Let's check this out. Daily. Now, you see this wick? Let's take the 50%. Right. This is the CE. Right. How far is the decision level from the CE? Can you read this for me? 0.9 pips. Am I correct?
Yep.
So take the CE instead. So for the CE, your stop loss is 5 pips. But with spread 2 pips, so it's 7 pips. That's why I say 7 pips and not 5. So this is going to be just a short-term high RR trade. It's not going to be for a huge swing, right? Because price just gonna do this and then go for the extreme low risk because it's better and then go up. So you should capitalize from that high RR. So you're gonna go for like, let's say 7 pips here, right? 7 pips. It's a chance for you to risk a lot. So are you satisfied with, I don't know, like 8R, 7R? Like as a short-term trade, you should be satisfied with it. As long as the decision level, it can give you like 50 pips, something like this. So this is already 7R. If it goes higher for more R. Like let's say you catch it for 100 pips, that's 14R, right? Astaghfirullah. But here in this case, I'm not really confident with the CE since we have a low risk just below it, right? We have a low risk and we have an H1 extreme there, so I'm going for that instead of the CE. But I like risk, so I'm gonna risk on the CE there. I'm not gonna lose anything. So yeah. Any questions, guys?
So when you
Yes.
say the 50% of a wick, does it have to be a clean wick, like it hasn't been touched before, or it could be any wick?
It has to be a wick that's quite big enough.
Okay.
Daily wick.
Yeah, like a daily wick that's quite big enough. Like let's say this one right here, right there. That could be a buy, but that hit SL. There are many scenarios where price just hits and goes, right?
So it's just
So
and
I
it
mean,
has to be with the
look at this.
storyline, right?
Check this out. This is, yeah, of course, it has to be with story. Against storyline, it is high risk, but it can work and give you high R. So you see this wick? Do you see price how it reacts to that? That's why I use 5 pip.
Oh, so it doesn't really have to be the one on top. Any wick.
No, yeah, it can be one that has been broken, yes. As long as it aligns with your setup. You get me?
Yeah, but it's basically the storyline.
Amazing. Now, check this out. I'm not sure if it's this one. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, I guess it's that one. I caught an amazing sell from here. Or not sure. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one, this sell. So I caught this high risk sell from the CE right there, and then it just melted. So you can use it alone or with the setup. So what I usually do is I mark that 50%, right? And then look if there is an H4 old setup, let's say medium risk. You see this? See that? That's an old low risk. Daily reject, daily H4 breakout. So pull back, entry. See that? 5 pip SL.
How many pips do you go for? Like 7 pip stop loss, but average how many in TP?
For your TP, it can be the next setup, the next level, or fixed target of 5, 10R. Okay. Amazing. Because here I had, let's say, a setup here, then I TP there. What I was gonna say, yeah, decision level. Do you guys have any more questions about decision level? It's the last cap before we touch the daily or the weekly, and then you wait for it to get broken, pull back, buy or sell.
Sir, I have
So it's
questions,
only
sir.
on
Sir, for example, we have a 4H level or 1H level, and we go to M15, and that level is unpressed there.
No,
we
don't
consider
refine to
that.
M15. Don't
Okay.
refine there.
Okay, so what's our minimum time, sir? Like M30, the last one, to refresh, to check like
I
it's pressure.
only go to M30 when the H1 is a big wick like this. Then I go to M30. But if H1 has a normal big wick, I'm not going to M30. I stop at H1.
Okay, sir.
Sorry, I mean, what is CE?
CE, is this mush?
No, this is licks.
Oh, this is Dix. You sound like just like much. You guys are both from Africa. CE refers to consequent encroachment. Consequent encroachment is basically the 50% of anything. So if I split you in half, that's your consequent encroachment, right? So I use that on the wicks. So any wick, 50% is a consequent encroachment, but it has to be aligned with the setup and preferably on a daily wick. Got it now?
Well, I will
Yes,
need
sir.
one more example. If the one that you actually traded, I know you're a bit fast because there is a lot of lines that is, you have so many lines, you do this all the time.
Okay.
And
see, this is a wick, right? 50%. See this 50% of this wick, how it reacted right there? So I'm not telling you to pick any wick. So inside of this consequent encroachment,
there have a lot of wicks, yeah.
yeah, don't pick any wick. There has to be a setup inside this wick. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes more sense. Because if you could pick any wick, we could pick this or whatever.
You can just do this and just basically buy around the 50%. That's bullshit.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. That's good to know.
Yeah, of course. You're not gonna basically
It has
pick
to
that
be
one.
like a daily wick, 4 hour or 1 hour, or
You can even use it on M5, but that's with more details. I didn't give the full.
Here, would you consider anything like in this week?
Yes, I can consider buying there, but since it's on H1, I can't do that all the time. In this zone, I'm more likely to layer. I don't want to be entering CE every single time unless it's clear for me. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, let's say you got a wick on daily, and then you have a setup on the 4 hour.
Yes, and then you have, of course. Let me show you an example. Let me show you an example.
Yes,
Right.
a bit more example will be good.
So you see this. Okay, so you see this is a daily level, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so do you have a rejection?
Yes, we do.
You guys have a rejection. Tell me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, what's the low risk? We wait for H4 breakouts and then H4 pullback.
Yes, sir.
So once we touched right here, we go to the line chart. Guys, talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have this breakout right there, or right there, and then pull back to the apex, right? Look to the apex. But for me, I didn't buy right here. I bought right here. Why? Because on the daily there is
Buy or sell, sorry.
Sell, sorry.
Yeah.
What's there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I sold from the CE instead of the apex.
Yeah, it's aligned with the storyline. It will be much better.
Of course, aligned with the storyline and above the apex. It's not below it. It has to be above it.
It's a golden trade.
Yes, that's a the very best topsy entry I've ever got.
But there is
Can I
possibility
ask
of
a
missing
question?
out the trade, right?
What you say?
If you do that, there is a possibility of you missing out the trade.
I basically took entries on both zones. I took it on the CE as another setup. So it's
Like a
I
bonus.
quite treat it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like a bonus.
You place the limit there.
You said you use T in 5 minutes and 15 minutes also,
I
right?
used
How
it
do you
also
do
on the M1, but I have to
Can you show that,
basically.
like 1 or 2 examples?
No, it has more details in it. I can't really talk about them right now because we are running out of time. It's not really a CE session. Okay, so let's just get to the next
Just
entry.
a
Can I
question,
Oh my!
question regarding decision
Sorry.
levels. You started from daily. You can use it on any time frame, or just you go with the daily.
Preferably on the daily, but the CE.
No, the C, the decision level.
Decision level on H4 only. H4 on top of daily weekly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And
And
each
doesn't matter.
one is a refinement basically for entry.
Yes, exactly. Just a refinement. Oh my days.
Sorry, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what if, in this example here, can you go on H1?
Oh my days, guys, just a moment, please. Have you guys seen Mr. T's story, last one?
No, we'll check it now.
I still like the drama, guys. I'm sorry. He shared the story of him blocking Fresh's eye.
Mr. T? Who is Mr. T? Sorry.
Bro, the mentor of Fresh. My mentor,
Arif T.
Arif T is my mentor,
Sorry.
but I only use like 10% of his knowledge.
Yeah,
So-
sir, I saw his entries. He check very rare some small
He
position
only
open.
trades continuations and decision levels.
Yes,
That's
sir.
all he does.
You open 90 lots and maybe he opened 2 lots, 3 lots, or 10 lots maximum.
Okay, so yeah. Now let's talk about a continuation
So
entry.
the question, my question.
Oh yeah, for sure. Give me your question.
Okay. Can you go on H1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What if you say that you have a decision level and this one? What if on H1 it's both fresh?
Can you show me monitor again?
Let's imagine that there's not this week and not this week. Okay, which one are you going to pick?
The extreme.
Only the extreme.
Yes.
Okay, even if this one is a decision level. This one here you showed us before.
Oh yeah, this is the decision level, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So is it fresh or not fresh? Let's say there is no low risk below it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if
it's
there
unfresh,
is
yeah.
Yeah, if it's unfresh and that's the last setup, you're still gonna take it. But if there is a low risk below it, then you're taking the low risk.
Okay, and what if both of them are fresh?
What if both of them are fresh? You basically take just give me a second. This is so distracting me. Right. Arif is texting me a lot. Just a moment.
Yeah, sir, I check your status.
Bro, I think you are focused there. So just leave the class today and let's
No. I have to finish. Finish the class. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
I think you should be doing that, but it's up to you.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I came back from vacation with full power now. I'm gonna have to teach you the ways, guys.
Sir, who are these two people? Doctors, I think so.
Doctors? What?
Mika. Oh, this is African man, I
Mecca.
think so.
Mecca, this guy
Mika
learned
or
from.
what? Yeah.
So, guys, do you hear of something called marketing? There are moves you make on Instagram to basically blow up your followers or whatever. You basically study this. So one of the most popular, easiest, stupidest thing is to join a mentorship and thank your mentor and then tag him in his story so he retags you. And when he retags you, you're gonna get a lot of followers. And then when you get a lot of followers, just mention that you're doing a mentorship. And then you're gonna have a lot of students and money students. Like imagine.
And sir, one thing, where he from, sir? He's from Nigeria or from Germany? Sir?
No, who? Arif?
Mika.
No, the Mika.
I don't know. That guy looks like from Zimbabwe or some bullshit country, bro. I'm not racist, but that guy looks stupid.
Yeah, he's looking from Africa, I think so.
Yeah.
Because he showed him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what Fresh as I actually did, let's actually have a little chit chat. I want to have a break. So, what Fresh as I did is he joined the mentorship of Arif, and then he basically, I don't know how he got the idea, but he's seen the power of what he could make, how much money he could make with mentorship. So he faked his profits and faked a flip of $100 to $50K in 3 days to Mr. T, Arif T. He faked that to him, and then Arif thought he's doing good with his knowledge and stuff, so he gave him the permission to teach, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, damn, bro, I'm proud of you, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't really know that. And then he started sharing him, and the guy started getting students and shit, until boom, Mr. Zlankaktor is here. I mean, guys, literally, I've known that he's been fake since April because he was my student in April, and then he didn't even give me credit for what I taught him. And now he's basically saying that my CE is shit. Do you guys believe that? Oh my god.
Yeah, I was actually looking at options before I entered with you, and definitely I was deciding in, loaded potato 411 or you, but and then I saw Freshie, and then I thought he was just showing too much, it was like unreal.
Too much noise.
Exactly. And normally when you're making good profits, you don't really show off so much,
Yeah.
You don't
I don't talk a lot about my stuff, bro. I never ever mentioned in my stories that I do mentorship or I'm announcing a class. Never. I just do it in my bio for who's interested. I don't know, like if I feel good about someone, I'll just tell him to text me on Telegram and let's go. But yeah, I mean, Fresh always advertise his stuff and shit. I don't know, like the guys, I knew he was fake since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like imagine having $0 next month. You're saying I make millions of dollars. I don't care who you are, even if you're ICT, you won't do that.
No one does.
You're the paladin of justice.
Bro, how
Yeah.
legit Syed? How legit is he? Like,
What you say?
Syed.
Syed Far.
Yes.
Yeah, that guy's legit. I know him. He's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also
Like,
loaded potato, right? He's also
of
legit.
course, bro. No, loaded potatoes is so good, man.
He's
So
great.
good, bro. Yeah, he's great. But the thing that's quite stopping him is, I mean, it's fine to have bad English. His English is bad. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, it's okay to have that, but as long as you can deliver the information to your students, it's totally fine to do a Zoom call with them. So what he does is he records videos and sends the videos instead of having Zoom calls. So you won't be able to question him directly, but on DMs he's always responsive. So if you guys ever want to take his mentorship, I highly recommend you go to learn from him, because he invests a lot of time to his students and answers all your questions in DMs. But just know one thing, he's not going to be doing live Zoom calls. That's it. But he's a great mentor. You're gonna learn a lot from him.
Yeah, that's why I ended up with you because you do get the live zooms and stuff. But you know, he was a good option as well.
Yeah,
And,
I mean, if you guys want extra knowledge or whatever, you can go to him. But before you go there, always master one craft before going to the next.
That's true.
Yeah, because it's then confusion.
Yeah, you're gonna be so confused
So
because the
actually, the knowledge all are same. Just they are makeuping. You know,
yeah,
everyone
just
have
different styles.
different styles. Yeah,
exactly.
styles.
By the way,
just waste of money.
Yeah.
So the T retired, right? T.
T.
He doesn't teach anymore, right?
No, he's actually going to teach again soon.
Yeah, no,
Because
I
of this
actually
drama.
Yeah,
I
he's opening classes, but it's not like back in the days. Back in the days where I learned from him, it was like in October 2022. So he used to have a class of like 4 people max. Now the class is like 30 members. Holy shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just messaged T actually. I got a message back from him because I messaged you and him, but you got back to me first, and then that very same night, T got back to me and said like, oh, there's like a what's it called, an interview type thing.
Yeah, you have to be so good at fucking making proper English sentences, bro. You have to be so good at making English sentences or he's not gonna accept you. You have to make like a proper paragraph and bro, I love you, you are the best and shit. You know, he doesn't, he's not the type of person who likes someone to compliment him a lot, but he likes to see that people trust him. He gains people's trust. You know what I'm saying?
Encouragement.
That's that's why like just few people turned on his back.
Yeah,
that's it.
They're gonna do a live event in Malaysia, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean that's why he has. What you say?
They're gonna do like a live event in Malaysia.
Like with 411, yeah.
That's nice,
bro. With from the people that we know in the circle, who learned with founders.
What you say?
Founders in the circle.
The founders.
Yes, who learned with founders?
The strategy.
Do you know anyone who learned with founders?
The year I learned from them.
That's all.
That's all I know, but I don't know really the guys.
Okay. What is the decision point? I mean, do you know?
Yeah, I stopped using that. So decision point is basically knowing the direction, some levels that might give a sharp reaction for long term, like let's say 200, 250 pips, but the accuracy is not really high. It's not really high. So it's basically a gap level on the daily that has been touched many times. So price moves from that to another one. So gap level touched many times. Every time price touches it, it's more likely to go lower from a gap to another gap. But I stopped using that. Don't mind fucking with your brain with that. So if I ever come back to using it, I'll explain it one day. Yeah.
Better to just go for fresh levels.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna give you the continuation entries, and you're actually good to go to start taking trades every single day. But after I give you continuation, we're gonna end up the session because we're taking too long, and we're gonna have left scalping. Okay, let's do the medium risk one, and then we're gonna have double risk. Remember double risk and how to properly take high risk entries. Right. So what is continuation? Continuation is basically when you miss the first trade or basically get the first trade. Oh, before we go there is another low risk setup that we didn't talk about. So price is going to do a breakout, but sometimes it's just gonna do this small pullback and go lower. How do you sell from this small pullback? Have you guys ever wondered how to sell from this small pullback? Like you didn't get this question, or like, what if price doesn't retrace to the low risk? What do I do? Do you have an answer to that?
I have one.
Okay, let me show you. Now, you remember the last example that we went through here, where we had daily reject daily, H4 breakout, H4 pullback, but the pullback never really got to the extreme. Do you see price going there? No.
No.
Right? So what's below that? We have this, 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 with this, right? So you're gonna have so many levels. Which one do you sell from? You don't sell until you see price giving you a reaction there. So price pulls back. Inside of here, you go into monitor M1 structure. So if M1 structure is looking bearish, you start selling. Doesn't matter. If M1 structure is not bearish, you keep waiting for these levels. So here price rallied through this, through this, through this, and here started showing some bearish momentum. That's where you could sell on M1. On M1, I can show you M1 here. So let's take another example. Oh, days. Okay, so price break. You see this breakout, and instead of waiting for the pullback, we have a lot of levels. This, this, and this, right? So how do you buy from here? You check H1 first. And after you check H1, if it's fresh or not fresh, right? You monitor M1. M1 is coming lower. You see this trend that's being formed. Once this trend gets broken, then you start buying. Do you see a clear break here? That's a clear break. Once it clearly breaks, then you start layering your buys. Do you guys get me now?
One question regarding this M1. Is it just one candle breaking the trend line, or
just whatever you're comfortable with? It can be one,
Okay.
it can be two, just whatever you see is clear, you know, clear in your eyes. But from my experience, I can do with one candle that is huge, you know, like huge, something like this. That's enough for me. But something that just breaks like is not enough. I need another candle that goes like this, and then I start layering.
Okay, so it has to be a clear break, and also the mark of that trend has to be clear, right?
Not necessarily clear the trend, but
Go to 1 minute, just one more time, because
yeah,
so
for
like
sure.
so if we go to that same scenario and we put it on in line chart, just line chart, because I've been having some difficulties with this type of entry. So like, yeah, for example, I can mark this
1, 2, 3, or you can mark. No, it has to be a long trend. No, don't.
This wouldn't be a good option.
Nah, so M1 is not really something objective, but it's there just to give you more confidence. You know what I'm saying? This is just a trend changing, because it can change and then go back lower. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a confirmation.
So I guess I'm just gonna choose like the most easy to spot trend, and then the break could be, you know, like you said, a big candle, or you know, if it's just one, at least two that break that trend line, and then we can just start layering, right? Yeah, because I was marking like everything. I was marking like this trend, and then once it broke, I started buying. But in some scenarios I was at stop loss.
You need to see where price started that swing high and then kept coming lower. Where the trend started. So you see where, trend started from there. That's where you enjoy your trend line. Then once it clearly breaks there, that's where you buy.
That's good.
So
I have a question.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but this is a bit personal. I know probably you may ask me to send you a DM. You have so many DMs. So please, is it possible for you to send me a screenshot of your settings for this ICT kill zones indicator? Just the settings, please. Just send me a screenshot of the settings.
For sure.
Please.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so these are the settings. You can take a screenshot or picture.
Just 1 minute. Let me see if I can quickly take that now while you are there. Okay, so all right.
Can you tell me like that joke, like the trading meme where they say like, I gave the signal, it is a sale. That's so funny, bro. Like, I love that. Do you know the meme that where there's a guy that says it is a sale, I gave the signal. You know him?
No, I don't. I
like
think the last time
with your accent, it would be so good, bro.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, because the
Thanks.
guy is African also.
Yeah,
So
well,
can you send the meme on the group later? I'm
Yeah,
curious
let
now.
me let me actually find it right now.
Yeah, okay.
It is a sale, it is a sale. I gave the signal. I gave the signal meme. Uh, cannot find it, but oh, all right, doesn't matter. Did you take a screenshot of my
yes, I
style?
have taken the screenshot. That's fine.
Okay,
Thank you.
style.
Yeah, done that.
Okay, what about the style?
Okay, yeah, let me take the style. One minute.
It's the same style. Just mark everything on. For
Okay.
visibility, take the
No,
visibility.
don't worry about visibility. Usually, don't touch those areas. You can, that's fine. The style, like you said, mark everything. So I will go back to the style. Let me just make sure. Go back to the style, please.
We'll also have the recording, so you can rewatch it then.
I mean, yeah, you can rewatch it later. Okay.
So we all lose
So,
time.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, bro, I have a question. When we take a entry based on the decision level, we take the entry on the gap level, which created before it touching the key level, isn't it?
Before it left the key level, because sometimes it can do this. Look.
Before it left the key level. Okay.
Look at this. This is the decision level, right?
Yeah.
If price makes a new gap, this is the decision level now.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay. And this is only applicable on the 4-hour time frame.
On the 4-hour time frame, yes, correct.
Thanks, bro.
Now, yeah, no worries. Now, do you guys
do you need to wait until the daily candle is closed?
No. The same minute or the same day, doesn't matter.
I mean, with the decision level, I can take
Yeah,
entry even if the daily candle is done. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So price sometimes pull back and then goes lower instead of pulling back all the way up there, right? So it can do this. So how do you do that? You monitor all the levels. Scott, you bro, you with me, right? You're not confused?
Yeah. No, I'm with you, mate.
You sure, bro? You kind of new to this stuff, so I have to make sure. So if you don't really see yourself quite
You can go into a bit more detail if you like.
I mean, we can have more sessions, so don't worry.
All right.
Yeah. So see these levels, guys. All here. You should always monitor the levels for M1 breakout. If you have M1 breakout on any of these levels, boom, just sell. M1 confirmation, yeah, M1 trend line confirmation. If you have that, just sell it.
These levels on which time frame?
H4.
H4, yeah, okay.
Yeah, after the breakout, daily reject daily, H4 breakout, the classic.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Do we refine it to H1?
Yeah, of course, always. H1 has to become more like a gut feeling. It has to be something fresh and good looking. The good looking part is a gut feeling. Anyways, but yeah, now let's talk about continuation. So you have a daily here, right? And then price breaks H4 and then pulls back and you get your low risk and then sells. The next daily is way too low there. How do you keep selling after every pullback? Pullback entry, pullback entry, pullback entry. So you mark All right. So you always check the latest H4 levels that has been made after every rally, right? So every rally lower, there is a new H4 level. So and that H4 level, you have to refine it to H1. If H1 is fresh, you take the level, okay? If you are not confident, you can use M1 confirmation. So pull back, entry, pull back, entry, pull back, entry. The latest. Now I'm going to give you examples.
And these H4 levels has to be SNR levels or gap levels?
Gap
can
or
be
SNR,
both?
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Both. Yeah. Now let's assume the price. Okay. Price. Where is it? Let me take perfect example of continuation trades. But ready to die, not just. Yeah, I remember there was a good example in here.
That was the one you had from May.
These are like examples I remember myself using to the students back in the old batches, so. Okay, not from here, from there. All right. Now, let's say storyline started from here, right? I mean, it starts after the breakout, but let's say the storyline is bearish. It's already there. How do you keep selling, guys? Are you with me? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so H4 level, refine it to H1, get your entry on H1. Right, I don't want to go to H1, the chart is going to take me to the latest candles. So H1 is above there, I still remember the example. Price pullback entry, right? Pullback entry. So you just keep taking the continuations, right? And then price is going to turn bullish. Let's say it turns bullish. You have a breakout there, right? How do you keep buying? SNR, take, gap, take, right? Take, gap. Look at that. Okay.
So the continuation is the safest, right?
Continuation is not the same. Low risk is the safest. Continuation is the second safest. Okay.
So basically, after a 4-hour close candle, just look at the most.
What you say?
After a 4-hour close candle, the most recent fresh level that it leaves. If not, then you just keep going down, or
Yes. For example, this one has been made aligned with the bullish, so you refine it to H1. If H1 is good looking, then you take. For example, here H1 was fresh, and then that's how we got a buy right there. And for continuation, it's not really big RR. It's like around 30 pips. So this gave us around 40 pips. So for continuation, it's 1R, 2R. When do you go for higher R for continuation? When you see that price is not wanting to pull back for a setup. Let's say I have a setup here, low risk, etc. I'm expecting price to go lower. On this continuation, I'm not going to put like 3R or whatever. I'm going to wait for price to give me a short-term sell. So I'm just going to wait for a 1R or 2R max. You know what I'm saying, guys? So they always give reaction.
Always, again, I know I mentioned it a lot, but in favor of the storyline, right?
Of course. No. Never take it against.
Okay, cool.
And a continuation, especially, never get against.
So like in this, there's only one scenario for continuation up there.
Yeah, so now we only have that, because you see here, there's nothing. But we have this one. After the breakout, that's considered a pullback or a continuation. It's the same thing. Same here. You have this level. So always just refine to H1. But for me, I wouldn't take this one because you see the price action is messed up here. Yeah?
But if you go a bit up, like around here, so like let's say I didn't catch this here, and then you got this candle, this big candle. Would you have a continue?
Yeah, price pulls back, I would continue buying from here.
Because that would be, it could be like a continuation, right? Like,
Yeah, that would be continuation.
But it has to be like in the next candle, not like
Oh, no. Just the latest.
Okay.
The latest level. So if this is the latest level, then price is you see like this is too bearish.
So you don't look.
Is there? No. Don't look really on the very left. No.
Oh, because yeah, I used to look like probably the levels that it broke, but this is the only level.
Yeah, that's the only buy level.
Oh, okay.
This can be a continuation now. This level here.
Yeah.
For instance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be continuation. So this right here, you're finding to H1. H1 is looking good. So you can take this. This is why I'm looking to buy in this zone. I just marked the whole candle because it's looking like an engulfing. You know engulfing roll, right?
Yeah, for sure. I do know that.
So this is basically an engulfing that broke quite structure. For the guys that don't know engulfing, it's fine. You don't have to know it this session. I'm gonna give it to you the next session. So yeah, I quite talked to 411, and surprisingly, he said you can do whatever you want with my knowledge. So I'm gonna be teaching his way soon.
Oh,
That's good.
Yeah,
Great.
I just have to make sure that he wasn't drunk when he told me that. Yeah. All right. So gap level.
Hey, bro, I gotta go, but I'll just look at the recording, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure, bro. No worries. I'm gonna end up the session anyways. Just gonna answer some questions now if you guys have any.
Bye, guys.
Yeah. I
Bro, you
think
said-
one quick one. You said it the last time, but you didn't complete the answer. You wanted to give us, apart from gold, what other currencies, pairs that are good to use for these methods?
You can use any pair you want. For me, I only use gold.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can use US30, GJ, or volatile pairs, silver and shit.
Thanks.
Let's see. No worries, bro.
I have a question. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Bro, I was asking, maybe you said it once and I missed it. You said when to go for higher RR in continuation.
What you say?
In the continuation setup, when do we go for higher RR instead of 1R, 2R?
You can look at higher RR continuation setups when you feel like price is not gonna really do big pullback to a setup.
Okay. Yeah, when it is ranging after your entry.
Yeah.
Then
Or if we are,
yeah.
or if we are at the beginning of the move, so we just started a new storyline and we are at the bottom of the move, then we can have higher RR for continuation.
Because for example, in this case, if you take the continuation, sorry, not here. Yeah, this is big one, but here the 1 hour continuation move, if you take it, it's just a small RR, right?
Yeah, small RR, not really big.
How do you differentiate? Like he said, when it's in the beginning, you look for the long RR. When it's after some time, you look for smaller RR. Is it like that?
I'm not really sure that I was fully focused on what you said. I'm sorry.
It's okay, bro. We can discuss later. It's okay. I mean,
yeah, just send me the question in DMs. I'm really tired right now.
It's okay. I understand.
Just a quick one. I want to know regarding the gold and the sells that we could took today.
Basically, I took a sell from here, guys. Let me show you that. I forgot to mention.
Because of that rejection, but I was not sure. I got confused a bit.
Yeah, that's the rejection. I'm too fast, bro. All right. So you get this wick, drag to the left. Do you see any fresh level being rejected? This one, right?
No.
Yeah. So once that gets rejected, you look inside the rejection for a fresh level. This is, guys, a medium risk rejection entry type. So inside the rejection, you're going to look for H4, even if it doesn't bring the breakout. So there is no external breakout, but there is an H4 fresh level in the wick. That's medium risk. Why is it medium risk? You don't have the full confluence. You don't have that breakout. So you simply could have sold from here.
Even this, sorry, even in the on this first rejection, if we didn't get the first entry here at this wick, oh sorry, can you go back? Yeah. So even if we miss this one, can we also sell it on the second one?
Yes, of course. You can even sell it on the third one, but it's not going to be as high quality as the first one.
Yeah, okay, because this rejection of the level gave me like a confidence that I could enter the sell, maybe with M1 break or something. But which entry type would you prefer? Like just a risky H1 entry and H4 entry, and that's it. Did you find it to H1? I don't know. I haven't seen the H1.
You go to H1. H1 is the same, so it's good looking.
Oh yeah, okay. Because there was I saw this break, basically open close break. Can we use open close breaks like this, like a gap breaks, or
no, that's just for decision level. No, gap breaks are not really. Yeah. Did I fully answer your question?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Amazing. So, do you guys have any other questions?
Maybe
okay, how's the new students doing? Scott, Giovanni, how are you guys?
Yeah, really good.
Amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
no, learned a lot today, man.
That's a lot of information.
yes. Just watch. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's why exactly I started recording. And don't worry, the next sessions.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
You can tell all your entries which you have taken this week. At what
really, in the next session. I'm really tired right now.
Take rest.
Yeah. I'm also
By the
sick.
way, I've got a question.
Yeah, for sure.
Are we going to have a homework